Well, hello again everyone, and it's not Breakfast with Evo, but this is a really important video. Sorry it's twice in one day, but we've got all the procedures in place now, and I'm going to go through those with you, especially for those arriving early tomorrow who won't have a chance to watch this on another occasion. I'm going to show you all of the procedures that we've got in place to keep you safe when you come to the pro shop, use the driving range, practice facilities. So we're going to have a look at those now. Please watch to the end. It'll give you lots of information on what we've actually got in place. So let's go and have a look at that now. On your arrival at the club, please make sure that you can keep a small bit of distance between your vehicles. You can see here, this is a perfect example. Making your way, and you might need to get some equipment, and you need to make arrangements with the assistant secretary or the general manager to retrieve golf clubs from the clubhouse. So please book a time to retrieve your equipment. Trolley shed will be open for you to collect your electric trolleys and push trolleys, and in that position, just please be sensible. If there's somebody in the trolley shed, please just wait up on the top of the steps here for them to come out, and then for you to grab your equipment that you need. And if you can keep all your equipment in the car with you so that you can bring it the next time, so that you don't need to go back into the shed again. Tomorrow we open the pro shop for the first time for 7 weeks. It's a real relief for me, but also it's a critical time, because if we make no sales whatsoever, then things could go drastically wrong very quickly. So we've enabled the shop to be used, and I'll show you those now in a procedure where we'll go in one way, back out the other, keeping our social distancing with crosses marked on the ground. Let's have a look at that now. The markings here are just to mark the step on the front, and they'll be there as a permanent feature now. At your arrival, you can see that we have antibacterial hand gel and wipes. Please use those. I don't have much supply at the moment, and more is arriving on Friday. So for those playing golf on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, if you bring your own antibacterial gel with you, that would be advised before you come into the shop. On entering, you can see that the arrow is pointing immediately to the right, and we've rigged the shop up so that you can actually use 3 people at one time in the shop. 1 box for waiting here, and 1 box for waiting just over there by the shoes. You'll also see here that we've set up a shop within a shop just in the center aisle. As you arrive, if there are items that you need, you can please look across here, but remember, please only take and touch what you really need. There are gloves, hats, golf balls, pencils, markers, everything that you need to go and play around. We've even got some jazzy sunglasses if the sun comes out. There are some chocolates here and other bars, but we also have another selection of chocolates and drinks which are in the fridge behind the counter, and they can be served by us. So on we go. As you can see, we're going to wait here for the person to leave. Moving into box number 2 here on the corner. If there's somebody inside the serving area, if you just wait here for them to now pass, you can see that that's the exit area. Moving into the counter where you can be served. On your departure, please move to the right hand side, and this is the direction that will exit the shop. It's better if you don't do any shopping on the way out, but rather than do that on the way in. And if there's something on the clothing section that you like, then one of us from behind the counter will only be too happy to come and help you before the next person is available to come to the counter. Now we're going to move on to the procedure for the driving range, which we're also going to open tomorrow morning. So let's have a look at that now. Driving range balls can be collected at the back door as normal, and we will have a sign outside as to where to wait to collect the balls before you go to the range. Every range basket will be disinfected before it's given to you to go to the driving range, and on the return from the driving range, please bring your baskets back and place them in this plastic box which will not have the lid on it. But it's very important that you put your range baskets back in this box when you've finished. Access to the driving range will be from this area only. You make your way in the normal fashion past the trolley shed, down to the driving range, and carry on taking your practice as normal. Please just remember that this is access to the driving range only, and when you leave the driving range, please leave via the path to the right or to the left of the shed. Go round the clubhouse and then you can go back to the pro shop so that you can return your basket to the bucket that's left outside the shop. The explainer bays are strictly out of action at the moment, and the rollers will be taken into the pro shop. The driving range is set up as follows. The first mat here is turned upside down and is closed. Second mat is available for play. The third mat is closed. Fourth mat is available for play. The shed will remain closed at all times. If it is raining at any stage where we have lots and lots of lessons to conduct, then we will attempt to see if it's safe to teach from the shed. The 3 bays on the right hand side will all remain open, and any traffic leaving the driving range needs to leave behind this barrier, because the final mat on the outside will predominantly be used for coaching. Could I please ask that you only bring the clubs to the driving range that you're going to practice with? Please don't bring bags, please don't bring trolleys or anything else along with you at all. Please only bring your glove, the golf balls and the clubs that you intend to hit. Well, we're so pleased that you can now get back to golf, and we've seen how the tee bookings have been flying. This morning it was very, very difficult for you to book tees on the platform, but just remember that's because this is a nationwide, it's a European wide platform, and golf courses are opening all over the country, all over Europe, and obviously the site was extremely busy. As these bookings have been made now for the first few days, things should quieten down and you should be able to use your V1 system and get your tee times booked, no problem at all. But remember, we'll be open in the shop and you'll be able to use us if you have any problems at all, or you don't have internet access or a computer or iPad or phone that you can use to get onto the system. Please just call us in the shop and we can get your times booked. Remember, through the times at the moment, you're currently not allowed to bring guests. That may change in the near future. And also, you'll only be able to make 1 booking in a 24-hour period. So if you've played at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, you won't be able to play until after 10 o'clock the following day, the Sunday, and you won't be able to book times earlier than that. It will stop you from accessing those times. As always, if you've got any questions, just give us a ring in the shop. We're going to be delighted to see everyone again. Stay safe, everyone. We're all ready for you. We'll see you tomorrow.